Hey Tim, this is Ben Eric up here in Tuckahoe, New York. I just wanted to let you know that I got my 2003 Ford Mustang GT with only 20,000 miles on it. And life is good, come on.
Okay, we got everything dug out. Getting ready to do our 15-inch conversion on this Camaro. Been running a 17-inch drag pack and a 20-inch wheel and tire combo for the street, 17-inch drag pack for the drag strip. Just not quite hooking up, about 850 wheel horsepower, so we're doing a 15-inch conversion with some beadlock welds and a little bitty, I think it's a 265, 275 60 15 little bitty tire, and we'll see how she does with that. So getting ready to jack her up, take all this junk off, going to drop the whole rear cradle. So we also have another diff over here we built with an Eaton True Track, and we're putting in a one-piece drive shaft, and probably cause a bit more vibration going down the street, but it will give us a little bit more strength. So I know nobody's going to say we need a Z01 diff. You can get these right here in the junkyard for, I think it's about $400 junkyard prices. A Z01 diff, about $3,000. So I can go through quite a few of those. So when I take the one out of the car, it'll be as a spare. I haven't broke it yet, right? So if we ever do break it, we have a spare. We can put back in it and get it back on the strip in no time, matter of a few hours, versus can really afford to have 2 or 3 Z01 diffs, and they're hard to find. But if it gets to the point where we're breaking these a lot, then we will go to a Z01 diff or do a 4-link rear straight axle. But that's hardcore, guys. This is a street car, and that's all we really want it to be, a street car. It's a fun street car, and we'll make it a little bit better on the strip. Right now it does about a 1.4 60 foot, so this might get me into a little bit below 1.4 and probably get me in the low 6s in the 8th. So I'm hoping for 6.2, 6.3 in the 8th. I did a 6.6 in the 8th the other day, but I spun quite a bit, so I only had a 1.59 60 foot. So once we improve the 60, get it back into the 1.4 or lower range, which I'm hoping all this right here will help. And plus, might even help my street red light takeoffs with the 15s, but I doubt I'll ever run those on the street, really. Anyway, enough of the ramblings. Let's get this thing up in the air and start taking it apart. All right, so here we go. We got it up in the air. So then, first thing comes off, I guess these little bars here, and then the cross member here, because we got to take this exhaust pipes off from here back. So we'll be able to leave our cats, or I mean our O2 sensors or whatever, along. So we'll just take this piece here off from here back, because there's our drive shaft exposed right there. And I got to take the heat shields down, and so that's the first thing we do, is take the exhaust pipes off and get those out of the way. And there's our stock factory OEM diff, original to the car, and we already have the G-Force Renegade axles in it. So we've made some improvements along the way. So take all this out, replace it all with some pretty red stuff. All this red stuff over here, all these replace that factory junk. Got a big Greg Racing sway bar link and some new coilovers. So it should be a fun little job there. Come on, I want to lose my Brembos, but all right, let's get her done. Well, we got a little bit of progress. Say hello to Ginger. Hello, Ginger. There's the drive shaft that goes in it, which is what we're trying to do now, is get this one out. My first modern day drive shaft. So I got the bolts out here. I'm assuming it'll just come off of there, because those bolts there go on this rubber isolator. So that should come off. So once I take this loose, That should just fall out. Okay, so here we are about halfway. Got the diff out, got the drive shaft out. Changing off all my control arms. Got the Viking coilovers. And we're gonna put it back together now. I got the big drag link bar. So, making a little dent in the pile of parts. But it's a job, man. This daggum, getting these diff bushings out. I gotta get these out, which were factory ones, and then we put these back in. So we have all new cradle bushings, but I think we decided not to do cradle bushings because those right there, I thought we were going to drop the cradle and replace these and that one. But this car's got 40,000 miles on it, and they're in good shape. But those are a pain to change, so I don't think we're going to mess with them now. So I think we're just going to get all this button back up. We can always change that later, but yeah, we're not going to. I don't think there's no need in it. So we'll see how she does with this new setup, and hopefully get it finished up maybe tomorrow. It's a little late in the day now. It's 8:30. It's time to call it a day. Okay, so it turns out our shock mounts are upside down. So they go inside like that, and you got to cut and clearance this side right here. So that's how they mount. So when I had them the other way, this was down with this thing set up like a four-wheel drive. So anyway, got it out, clearanced it, and getting the shock bolt in. I just took my telescopic stand here they use to support the car, jack up the arm, get the shock bolt back in there. That's how you work by yourself. So now we gotta go over here and do this side. Gotta clearance this section out right here, and that'll fit right up in there. And that'll solve that problem there. Come on. We'll be running before you know it. Got the wheels finally mounted. Got to torque them things, I think 6 times, man. It's crazy. Start out at inch pounds, 14 and 20 and then 50 and 110. It's crazy. Anyway, a lot of work. All right, we got her done. And anyway, they still don't fit. They barely clear this caliper, and I think I got to relocate this brake line. I'll take this bolt out, and this will break it and zip it into here, and then cut that flange off, because that's the wheel. I mean, this is designed for 15-inch conversion, but I mean, that is so stinking close. But I think I'll definitely clearance that, move that brake line, and get her going. All right, back to work. Okay, so here's an update. I remember when my last update was. Got the coilovers in, the BMR drag bar, control link. They don't call that a tow rod, do they? I think tow rod's actually here. It's here. And anyway, whatever all that junk is. Got the diff back in it. The red bushings were a pain. Well, it wasn't too bad. Just had to freeze these and then heat that up. And got the new one-piece drive shaft in. It is from the drive shaft shop. Both fit in. Nice piece. Got it in. Put a safety loop on it. Help protect the driver in case of that. But anyway, she fits, man. She's close. Everybody talks about clearance issues, but we are in there, dude. Everything fits. So still got to get this side here buttoned up. And well, I know it's going to be an ugly representation, but we're in the air. Suspension's dropped. I don't have the center cap. I always forget to put the stinking. I'm going to have to silicone that thing in there. But there they are. I just got through trying to dry fit the front ones, and they don't stinking fit. So, unbelievable. Let's send a picture of the guy. That's for. I'm just going to tell you, there's no vibration for that one-piece drive shaft. And man, she's fantastic. So, love it. Pullovers on the rear. Ride phenomenal. Then wait till we get the ones on the front. Car really tightened up a lot, man. It's a nice, mean machine there. Come on. Mustang. So if anybody needs some Mustang welds, I got them. Unbelievable. Be good. So that'll work. And we get to put the exhaust back on it and get it all cinched down, ready to go. I could go ahead and actually put the exhaust on now, because technically the exhaust comes through here. So yeah, beautiful, man. So yeah, I can do the exhaust by myself. They help hanging the hub and getting those bars lined up. So yep, all that just to go with a smaller rotor to run a 15-inch tire and wheel. It's supposed to hook up better than the 17s. The 17s are here. So that's 17-inch drag pack right there. And so yeah. So I don't know. We shall see there, Roger. All right, back to work. So there's an update on that, guys. It's a bit of a job. Thank God for the lift. Doing this outside in a gravel driveway. I don't even think I'd attempt it. I'd probably just pay to have it done. So we're getting there. Got to take that off still, because that aluminum goes there. The rubber gets replaced with these aluminum discs. So gets rid of all the deflection and should be a little more rigid. All right, we're out. And I don't have that socket, so I gotta find something. I may have that one, but I don't know which one. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think these have to come out. Then that isolator's down. So I think that. So this needs to come off for sure. I don't know if it's a slip yoke like the old style trans. I've never worked on one of these modern day stuff. So we learn as we go. Well, we're getting there. We are getting there. So you know, something not a whole lot of people know, but engines and transmissions are offset just a tad in these American cars. So the new drive shaft will probably rub right here at the plate of clearance that, because it's a whole lot bigger diameter, solid one-piece drive shaft. I sure hope it fits. But they claim it'll fit, right? So there's that. Let's get back to work.